What's up? Hello, it's me. We're gonna be reacting to Jessie Lee Ward's second vlog up, cancer vlog deal. Now. Before I get into this, we're separating ourselves a little bit from the topic at hand because there are glaring issues with the production value, okay? And no, I'm not a hater troll on the internet. I'm a gremlin with a conscience, okay? Who went to school for graphic design and knows specifically that some of these things can be fixed, okay? Okay. And we've got the purple microphone to help us, and I am going to be using myself as a pointer, so she's going to be big in the background, and I'm going to, let myself be the pointer as usual when we are raging against PowerPoints. Hello, how is everyone? I know, I was late to my live stream earlier. I was on time for this stream. It's a wild day. I just ate one slice of pizza, and I hope I don't get wrecked later, so cheers to everybody. Even my cup is purple. Okay, and my mom and I deep cleaned my desk between the end of my stream and this stream. I think I'm having internet connectivity issues. That's okay. Hello. I mean, I was 30 minutes late to my stream earlier, so literally no shade to anybody. Okay. We're going to quit this. We're going to turn off anything that will make a ding. So we're going to quit mail, and we're going to quit messages. We're going to be professionals. We're quitting reminders. All right, I'm a feral gremlin with a conscience. Oh, okay. Let's be friends. All right, here's a disclaimer. Let's roll. Let me ask you this. Also, congratulations on 1 month of membership. What's up? Well, let me just lint roll my whole life. The nice thing about this hat, though, is that it doesn't really keep as much of Caspian's dog hairs, but look at this. We, deep cleaned the desk earlier. And if you don't know about the bug debacle, you don't have to watch the craft stream from earlier. Okay, here we go. Welcome, Snarkies and subbies. Oh, I need to turn this on subs only. Sorry, we're not gonna be participating in nonsense of ad hominem fluffery. So we are going to put this on subs only. I don't like doing this all the time, but for things like just topics like this that are full of emotions, we're gonna do that. And then we are going to raid the Clowntown stream, or we may raid Echo. They're both doing a bingo stream, and I'm here for it. So manage videos. I don't know how to do this fast. Live. Edit. Are we good? Subbies. 5 minutes or longer. I wish there was an odd number. Yeah, custom. Let's do 6 minutes. 6. I'm just kidding. There we go. Save. Why is it random like that? We don't know. Okay. All right. Here we go. Christina, what's up? I like subs only. Keep trolls from posting nonsense. Yes. I just if you're still deciding if you like an account. Oh, the dogs. But if you're still deciding if you like an account, I don't want to force someone to sub to me. I hate that. In my opinion, on my channel. Because, sometimes you need to, test it out. You need to take it for a test drive around the parking lot. You know what I mean? But with Jessie Lee, we're doing subs only because we've got rules, we've got boundaries on this channel, and essentially, don't be a dick. Okay? No ad hominem, no karma talk, none of it, or you get yeeted immediately. Yes, let's raid Tish. Definitely, let's raid Tish. Okay, let me set it up right now so that it'll be done for them, okay? We have to get through this in 2 hours, okay? Y'all hold me to it. It's only 40 minutes, so it's like we can do it. We're only 5 minutes in. Okay, edit. We're gonna raid Tish, okay? Your channel. We're gonna edit. Manage. Live. Edit again. Customization. Redirect to Tish. Echo, echo. Bingo. Let's go. Okay, it's automatically set up. We're good to go. We're golden. Or we're purple. All right, Snarkies. Words to live by. Don't be a dick. Yes. Hi, I just got done watching the Try Guys have period cramps, and it was so vindicating. Love that. Hello to everyone I missed. What's up? I did not that Aaron has ever said like, oh, y'all can't react to anything. I did reach out because Aaron did a members only, and if you're not on the member train on Aaron's channel, what are you doing with your life? You get a Discord, you get member only streams. It's incredible. She did react to this earlier. Am I trying to lure you into subbing to Aaron? Yes, I am, because it's amazing. So I reached out and I was like, hey, I know you normally are like just react to anything, but I just, is this okay? We were just having a conversation. She was like, what are you doing? Of course, it's fine. So here we are reacting to it. Also, if you missed the brand stream, can we just appreciate how incredible Aaron's like profile picture is? The neutral yet colorful background, which she's the focus in her hair. This is an iconic brand profile picture. If y'all missed the brand stream from a few days ago. All right, here we go. We got to get this done. All right. Jessie Lee is big, and I'm free. I'm a free floating little square head. Okay. Did you know that you can rotate videos in Premiere Pro so that maybe we stay perpendicular to the horizon line? But what is this? Oh, we're just taking a little bit of a dip. And am I going to be commenting? Listen, am I going to be commenting on part of the production value of this? Yes, because I'm separating myself a little bit from the story. We are going to nitpick on it. Or I am. I'm going to pick on some of this stuff because she said she's the #1 network marketer in the world. She flies around on jets. Oh no. Hold on, I gotta pause the stream. Hold on. I'm gonna put music on.
Chronicling my journey of my diagnosis of stage 4 metastatic colon cancer, and I am telling you all the details so that you or any of your loved ones who might be going through something like this can learn from it, can grow from it, and maybe not freak out as much as you might from your cancer journey if you happen to be online, and maybe provide you some information, some insights, some tools, and tips and tricks, and ultimately just take you on a super transparent journey of everything I've been through, because you start to realize that it's kind of a legacy play that you're on, and you take into completely different consideration when you get a diagnosis and a prognosis as well, which are two totally different things. Life, you realize that each day is super precious, and you realize that time really can stop like that. You never know. So with that said, welcome to episode 2, I guess. I'm excited to be here on the channel with you, and there were a couple things that I haven't shared with you in my first episode that I want to kind of back it up and make sure you subscribe and follow along, because these are just a few things I think are very important. So the first thing is, I don't think I really took you through the MRI experience, and For some of you, this might be something that is extremely scary. This might be something where you feel like you're claustrophobic or what's it going to be like. And I want to talk about my experience at Pronuvo. This is not sponsored. I don't have an affiliate link for you or anything like that. But it was a really great experience. I walked in, the facilities were clean, they were new, they were updated. I walked in and there was a really nice private waiting area. The locker rooms were these full locker rooms like I was at a really fancy gym. A snack room, which I didn't eat any of it because there was all like really yummy snacks, like fruit snacks and candies and pretzels and stuff. And the staff was amazing. So I went to the location in Dallas, Texas. It was a good experience. I'd say it was about 45 minutes to an hour. I was just laying there, and you don't fall asleep because they tell you to hold your breath and then breathe and hold your breath and then breathe and then hold your breath and then breathe. But it was painless. It was super easy. I was in and out in an hour and 15 minutes, and overall great experience, I guess, for an MRI. And it wasn't scary. I just want to reiterate that because I think for some people they worry about these kinds of things, and I want to be your friend and let you know. All right.
I don't know what I missed. But y'all, fill me in. Okay, my spouse is deployed. I pick up the phone when he calls. So that's who I was talking to. Oh my God. Love the music. Is there music playing right now? Sorry, it was still going. I'm sorry. Wait, what music is playing? Sorry, my spouse called. Do I need to rewind it? I don't see anything playing right now. Was it the kazoo? I'm sorry. What was playing? I'm sorry. I was talking to my spouse who is deployed. I'm sorry. I was trying to pick up the phone and be able to talk to him. I don't know what music was playing. Oh my God, do I need to end the stream? I don't know what was playing. I'm sorry, the music was playing. I picked up the phone because my spouse called me because he's deployed. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm super sorry. I didn't know. I muted myself and I was trying to... Okay. All right. Oh my God. I hope it wasn't playing for too long. I'm super sorry about that. I didn't know it was playing. I didn't know I pressed it. I'm super sorry. Okay. It's okay. There's a lag. Okay.
Second thing I didn't talk about was the colonoscopy. Another not really scary thing. So I talked about the colonoscopy, but I want to talk about the prep a little bit. So I was already intermittent fasting the day before. So I tend to do...
You were already intermittent fasting from the day before, but that doesn't line up with the story. I'm sorry for snapping. I'm very emotional about being able to pick up when my spouse calls. It's just going to happen for the next however many months. I'm sorry that I messed up. I wasn't paying attention. I was just trying to pick up because he only gets a few minutes to call. I thought they did a dirty colonoscopy from what she said before, but what do I know?
18-6 fast. I've been intermittent fasting for 13 years because of Tim Ferriss. Shout out to Tim Ferriss. And I got the phone call probably around 11 a.m. from Dr. Ken Brown asking, hey, are you fasted? And I said, yeah. He said, don't eat. Do your colonoscopy prep. So I would have broken my fast around 1 o'clock. So since I hadn't eaten, it was no problem. And the reason you want to have a fasted state, it's a lot easier than taking colonoscopy prep with a colon full of heavy foods.
No. They're trying to look to see for things that are important to see so that your bowels are clear. And in emergency situations, people have done dirty colonoscopies before. Why can I just ask why we see this cord right here? Could we not have moved the filming equipment over so her chair was on a blank part of the purple wall and we wouldn't have seen these cords? Her post-production could have keyed out the purple and put a purple background. So you can key out colors since it's relatively flat. They could have taken all of this out and put another purple background and to erase the cord. So her arms would have been moving and she wouldn't have this cord. The #1 network marketer in the world. And I thought she had hired a new editor. And having been in the marketing industry for as long as I have, you pick up some things in the video editing space. Because this is all purple and the blue is different, they could have keyed this out and erased the cord, basically. But they didn't. And they can clean you out. They absolutely can. They can. I think it's called. I'm sorry, I need to lower this. It's called like a dirty colonoscopy or something. I don't remember. Not dirty. I had gastroparesis of idiopathic origin. Well, not like a dirty, but like a non-prepped colonoscopy. Like they could still do it. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I don't know. This must be the same editor, but can I... where's my screenshot? I'll show y'all my screenshot. Let me find it. And I'll airdrop it to the computer. I know I tagged Auntie Lushy in a stream. I mean, in a post. Because Jessie Lee... Here we go. It's a screenshot because it doesn't make sense. Look at this. So it's Chris Hinckley Films. This does not make sense for what we're seeing here on the screen. Maybe the intro, all of these different layers and stuff like that. And they've cut stuff out. The intro's awful. So, no shade to Chris. A little bit of shade. I don't know how much she's paying him for this, or if he thinks he is going to be getting exposure because being associated with the #1 network marketer in the world. But this is not what, like, epic trailer coming soon. So it must be a trailer that they're doing. Because this is not Jessie Lee trailer. This is not what we would see with whatever we're looking at right now. So, I thought she got a new editor. Maybe she's doing this herself. It's freaking awful. Faith was gifted a membership by Aaron Bees. What? Oh my God, what's going on? What?
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria.
Welcome to Snarkies. Enjoy your emotes, and holy moly, if you were gifted a membership by Aaron, please hearts and hype in the chat. What the heck? Thank you so much. Aaron's just over here being rowdy in the chat. Oh my gosh, thank you. Here we go. Press play.
Of big starches, of meat, God forbid. Because if you're not fully digested and you take the colonoscopy prep, you are basically pooping out, I don't know, it would be painful, okay?
It's not painful.
So I was already fasted. I was just...
colonoscopy prep is not painful. You're just going to the bathroom a lot. And your food breaks down in your digestive system. So if she doesn't understand how the digestive system works, and some people it's harder for them to digest foods, but in general, when you go to the bathroom, your large intestine and your small intestine and all the other parts. Your stomach's breaking stuff down. And then the liquid you drink, it is just helping make sure it's clean. So when they put the camera up, they can see stuff.
On liquids throughout the day. And then in the evening, I started drinking the colonoscopy prep. I want to say around 8 p.m. Was drinking it. I think it was little pills.
She was drinking the colonoscopy prep, but it was little pills. What are you talking about?
I'll show you the brand.
Sorry, I'm in the way. I was confused too, but I think he's doing her mastermind. Yes. I think that she is doing this video herself, but she said she had an editor for this. SW tab? Okay, whatever. What do I know? I've only done one colonoscopy.
Here's the brand. And then I was taking, I think, one of those pills every half hour. So it was kind of annoying because I was having to wake up to alarms, take a set of pills, then take a second set of pills. And I kind of was chronicling this actually on a TikTok. And then I didn't finish chronicling it and definitely pooped my brains out around 2 a.m. And I pooped my brains out for about an hour and it was just peeing out of your butt. But I will tell you, you know, I'm kind of familiar with like that feeling because I drink pure therapeutic ketones and sometimes I've drank them too fast.
I have experienced this before because I drink pure therapeutic grade ketones and sometimes I drink them too fast. Am I going to clip this and tag prove it? Yes. Yes, I am. Oh my God, I just binged. What is happening? Oh my God. I hope you enjoy your emotes. Super chat. What? What did I miss? Oh my God, Lisa is another anti-MLM creator. Holy moly. Let's do Star Wars. Thank you. Lisa also covers Jessie Lee. So if you like Jessie Lee material, go ahead and go check out Lisa Harvey's channel. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Lint rollers for everyone in the chat. Like, did you also know that you can rotate? I know I already said this. Why didn't her video editor rotate the camera within the program? We could have rotated this already. And we know what we feel about the cord already. It's fine. Okay. Thank you for licking the stream. The stream goat thanks you very much. This is our stream goat.
Lick the stream.
And that is Amber and I's youngest with the voiceover. So thank you so much. All right, here we go.
If you know, you know. But anyway, so so that was fine. I woke up colonoscopy,
thank
got there at 6
you.
a.m. for a 7
Oh,
a.m.
but I gifted membership to Mommy Tsunami.
And again, bedside manner was great. Had a great conversation on entrepreneurship with the doctor, Dr. Brown. And he said, hey,
You were trying to recruit your doctor? That's what I hear when she says that.
let's just get you out of here. He was so nice. He said, actually, I won't forget, he goes, I'm with your brother. I think it's an infection.
I'm going to take a screenshot of this. This is way better. This is a way better cover. I'm with your brother. I think it's an infection. What doctor says that? Most doctors will not say something because of medical malpractice and they can get sued.
Anyway, but he was great. We were kind of goofing around, just chit-chatting, and then you're asleep, guys. So for those of you that are really worried about, oh my gosh, there's something in my butt. I don't put anything up my butt. You should try it. Just kidding. You know, it's my channel though, so.
Sorry, content warning, Jessie Lee Ward. I'm like, I don't understand. I mean, people do suppositories all the time.
But for those of you that are scared of that kind of stuff, you're knocked out, okay? And so I woke up, felt like obviously I took a little nap. I wake up, bada bing, bada boom. Really easy, nothing slimy, nothing weird, nothing gross, nothing coming out after or before, none of that stuff. And so just so you guys know, I did hear from Grey's Anatomy that they're not supposed to release you until you fart, I think they said on.
We're now sharing medical information from a soap opera. No shade to Grey's Anatomy, but come on.
Grey's Anatomy. Yeah, that's not true. So if somebody told me that, I said, I guess I'll let you know. So that's not true. So I want to tell you about that. And then I want to tell you about the CT scan with contrast. So no one tells you about this, but when they give you the contrast, which you saw me in the last video drinking the stuff.
No one tells you this stuff. I've done, when they were trying to figure out what was wrong with me, I did CT with contrast.
They also give you an IV that the radiation goes in. So the radiation, it doesn't hurt or anything going in. However, you get a warm flush.
Literally every single nurse, every single nurse, you know how many CT scans I've had? So many. Every single nurse who's ever prepped me for this said that you're gonna feel a warm feeling over your body, and some people feel like they are urinating, but they're not. It's a warm feeling, and it's normal, and we're telling you about it so you can be prepared for it. Every single nurse has told me this. And she's going to say, oh, nobody tells you this? Come on. I got a super chat. I'm sorry. Let me look. Super chat. Natasha! Holy shit! I'm slurking working on my channel. Oh my gosh, Natasha, it was one of the YouTubers who we looked at on the brand channel. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's so nice. Thank you so much. Natasha, I'm sorry for not noticing this earlier. Thank y'all for pointing it out. Holy moly, we need a soundbite. Maybe for Jessie Lee?
And there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
I'm going to make this way harder than it needs to be.
And what else? I don't know. What else?
It's not even a scheme, per se. It's not a pyramid scheme.
It sounds like a get-rich-quick scheme.
Yes, thank you.
No, how is this not a pyramid scheme?
The Office for you, Natasha. Thank you so much.
And I just want to tell you what that experience is like. CT scan takes 2 minutes, by the way. So it feels like you're peeing yourself. So everything just flushes warm. Everything is warm. You're like totally overwhelmed with this warm sensation. So just wanted to kind of walk you guys through those because I don't think I talked.
Oh, and now we've moved on because somebody doesn't watch any anti-MLM content. We've gone from a phone, which we critiqued about having notes, to a pad of paper. I'm not saying it's a conspiracy or saying that how could she be lying to us? I'm saying it's an interesting change since she always uses her phone to read notes, whatever. And she made a big deal about it on the last vlog. And now, oh, hello, Thumbs Downer. I missed you the last few streams. I was going to do this on StreamYard, so I didn't see the thumbs down. But here we are, because I had to be a floating head, because, like, we had to comment on the chords. You know what I'm saying? But here we are. It's a both and situation. She has stage 4 colon cancer, and she is profiting off of weaponizing people's phobias so that she can make money through her accelerator and through her ketones. Okay? She is scaring people out of going to the doctor. She calls doctors chemo pimps. She has said that nobody can be trusted, and now we're in this vlogging series where she's telling us how she has overcome stage 4 cancer. And disclaimer, whatever, I'm making an asterisk, I hope she beats cancer. I wouldn't wish cancer on my worst enemy. I don't hate Jessie Lee Ward. I do despise the behavior of scaring someone so that you can make money. And I think that is clearly outlined over all the times that I've reacted to her live streams, and you can just go watch it for yourself and listen to what she's saying. And maybe you'll say to yourself, well, that's just her opinion. It is she has a large influence of unchecked influence she has a large draw of unchecked influence. She's got hundreds of thousands of followers who listen to her, and she is giving medical information. She's scaring people away from doctors. She defamed, in my opinion, that's just my opinion, the medical center in Houston where she went, MD Anderson. That's just my opinion. It's a commentary channel. I'm missing all the comments. But I have missed you, Thumbs Downer. I've missed you the past couple of streams.
About it. So by the way, right after the colonoscopy and the diagnosis, that's the first time that I went on TikTok. So now I'm going to kind of jump back in. So that was the first time I looked up colon cancer on TikTok. I know that might sound strange, but I was looking for people who maybe had a similar journey to me. And then kind of realized very quickly, it can get really negative and really sad really fast. And so
because cancer is a devastating illness and it is fast moving in some cases, and some cancers are even faster and more devastating than others. And people, incredible people in the medical community and the research community have done work over decades to try to get better and better and better treatment and odds for people who come down with cancer. It is a sad, devastating illness. So it is no surprise that that's what you ran up against when you were searching for answers on TikTok. Well, you're getting medical information from TikTok?
I didn't want to do that. I did also notice that there's a lot of people with colon cancer that are super young. And then I got kind of frustrated because to get a colonoscopy, unless you have something going on that's dramatic, like you're bleeding out of your butt or something else really crazy, maybe dramatic family history or...
False. Now, I have had pain, but if you go to a primary care doctor and your x-rays come back clear and your CT scan comes back clear, and I don't know if I had an MRI or not, but I had multiple x-rays from multiple emergency rooms and one that was told to get, my primary care told me to get another one, and I've gotten colonoscopy because of unexplained pain, which you seem to have since November, yet you were symptom-free, okay? You told us in the last vlog that you did have symptoms, and you weren't seeing a primary care doctor, and they would have encouraged you to get a colonoscopy. What? Make it make sense. That is the history, the timeline that she has shared herself. And I'm telling you as someone who is... Where is my stuff? I'm telling you, as someone who is scared to go to the doctor, I went to the doctor scared. And I went to my primary care doctor on base scared. And they systematically went through and helped test and helped me. Okay, this didn't answer our question. Okay, this didn't answer our question. We'll go to the next step. This didn't answer our question. So, and I am the same age as Jessie Lee. A young person got recommended to get a colonoscopy because we were systematically going through insurance and going through and marking down the list. Okay, this didn't solve our problem. You start with the biggest scope of like what could answer your question, and then you move to more finite or more like detailed and focused tools that could answer your question. I mean, my mom has stage 4 colon cancer, and she's got Jessie Lee's positivity, but with the clear sight that she's going to pass, but happily. I'm sorry. Yes, reality is that stage 4 equals bad. Cult alert, is this Aaron? It is. She said we could make her into an emote. We love Aaron as an emoji. It's timeless. Also, cult alert, I mean, come on. We have also Aaron. I don't know where Aaron is on. Oh, here we go. We've got a cult alert right here. I need to go through the AI because I just grabbed a small image. But yes, that is Aaron. Oh, Lolly H, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Hey, Shadow. And again, there's people like me, and again, she has spent a long time villainizing doctors. She did it all throughout 2020, 2021, 2022, and then she was going to her biohacking doctor. I'm saying this as someone who didn't get a pap smear for 10 years because I was scared to go to the doctor because of a traumatic experience I had. And then I had another one at the second pap smear. Sometimes it's scary overcoming your emotions and your fears and remembering what happened and still go back. So she could have gone. It shoulda, woulda, coulda type of deal.
Can't pass stool or something like this. 45 years old is when you can get your first colonoscopy without
That's
anything
a lie.
Predetermined or predisposed or whatever. And so
That is a fucking lie, Jessie Lee. It's one thing to be wrong and find out that you're wrong about stuff. Example, when Harper's telling me that they're doing studies about trauma as a child and how it impacts your health. Those studies are hard for me to read. It's hard for me to process. She is giving you information that is not correct right now. And she is saying that doctors do not have your best interest in mind, that they don't want to help you, and that is far from the truth. I'm sorry I'm crying already. I'm sorry. I love how calm Aaron is, and I wish I was more like Aaron.
I think that's really strange because on TikTok, when I first went on there in February, I noticed there's a lot of young people younger than me, very young. I mean, and then I went on Google, which I'm not saying you should Google a bunch of stuff, but I went on Google and it's the fastest growing cancer by far. So hello, these need to be moved up. If you want a colonoscopy at 10, you should be able to get a colonoscopy at 10. I don't know, it'd be weird. But if that's what you want, I feel like advocate for yourself because good Lord. But that's also where I kind of started seeing some stuff. And I'm going to do probably my next video going through all of the different treatments and all of the different remedies and all the different stuff that I've done, that I am doing, that I've tried, all this stuff. But I want to actually thank the TikTok community for this because TikTok, when I made an announcement about it, it was overwhelming with not only support. Thank you so much. There's hate messages, but thank you so much in general.
I don't hate Jessie Lee. I don't find it fun. I think it's dangerous in what she's doing, where she's not presenting a picture that accurately reflects the desire of people in the medical field to help others. And that is coming from someone who's had awful experiences with doctors.
And then a lot of really good suggestions. A lot of people about, black seed oil, or a lot of people about castor oil, or a lot of people talking about the Joe Tippins protocol, which I'll explain to you guys, or a lot of people talking about, turmeric and curcumin, and a lot of people talking about crispy cancer, and a lot of people talking about a lot of
That's
stuff.
awesome, Sam.
And I didn't know about all that stuff because nobody in my family has colon cancer. There's no history of this. None of this is anything I had ever looked up before. I've never had digestive issues. And so why would I know? So I actually want to thank you guys. It has gotten really overwhelming in some aspects, but I would rather have an onslaught of information than be sitting there feeling alone or feeling like nothing's in my control. And so I want to thank you for that. So that was back in February. So when pathology came back, all the stories, oh my gosh, the things I have to tell you.
Yeah, we
is
love
crazy.
Aaron.
This is going to sound crazy, but none of this is untrue. So the people that flew down for my surgery, by the way, amazing. I want to give some shout outs. Don Allen came from Florida. Louisa Wixom came from, Louisa Nunez My bad, she got married like 15 years ago. That's a childhood best friend. Louisa
I thought she didn't have any friends growing up. I thought she was bullied by everyone who ever met her.
Nunez came from Tennessee. Mateo Taglia came from Barcelona, and Sasha Franz came from, he was actually in the Canary Islands at the time, and he cut his vacation short, but he came from Switzerland. I also flew my father in, and I just want to say to all the people who flew in from places, unbelievable. Thank you for the support. It was amazing. It is amazing. I love all of you very much. So Sasha and Mateo actually stayed here in my house, right here in this room, for an entire month, which is unbelievable. Friendship level on 500, 5,000, 5 million, whatever. But they also went with me to all of my appointments. So they went to each of the appointments that I was referencing in regards to the CT scan. Mateo was there.
I know, and as I'm crying, I wanted to separate myself from this story even more because the cancer discussion is difficult to have by like critiquing. I think that the graphics and the transitions and the pictures, I'm not trying to make it seem like if you have limited scope of tools at your disposal to be able to make a video, I'm not trying to shit on you at all. I am saying there is a discrepancy between saying that you are the #1 network marketer in the world, that you fly around on private jets, and that this is the quality of the production that you put out to people on your YouTube channel. I've just got questions. I have a lot of questions that this is what you're putting out. I have the fan on. I'm sorry. It's creating some background noise.
Or when I went to surgery, of course, or when I went to an oncologist, etc. They went to all these appointments with me too. And so when we first went to Texas Oncology, I met with Dr. Stone. Nothing bad to say about Dr. Stone. Please listen to this. I prepped with the Chris Beat Cancer questions. So he has a list of questions that you should ask your oncologist. And it's things that, all of them while I'm talking.
Okay. We're going to take a screenshot and we're going to make it bigger so we can read them because she didn't make them big enough for us to read. All right. Square one, 20 questions for your oncologist. This section includes the list of questions followed by the 20 questions audio guide. Note, you don't have to ask all of the questions. Copy the questions that you want to use onto a notepad or tablet to take to your doctor's appointment. Ask for permission to record the conversation with your doctor on your phone for future reference. That's great advice. The questions, diagnosis questions. What is my diagnosis? What kind of cancer do I have? Is this a fast-growing or slow-growing cancer? How long has it been growing in my body? What do you think caused my cancer? Do you think my diet, pollution, or stress had anything to do with it? Was it genetic? Treatment questions. What treatments do you recommend? What are the drugs you are going to use for treatment? Are there any other drugs that I might have to take? Can I get a list of all the drugs that will be involved in my treatment? What are the short-term side effects of these drugs? What are the long-term side effects of these drugs? Do any of these drugs have life-threatening side effects? How old are the drugs you recommend? How long have they been around? Is this treatment curative or palliative? I'm guessing there's more questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 questions. Maybe she'll send us another page.
Okay. These questions you should be able to ask your oncologist. And if your oncologist makes you feel weird for asking them, I think it's weird of them.
Sure, I agree with that statement. Ask your questions.
So I ask questions.
Oh, here's the final questions. Sorry, I'm having to screenshot and then re-drag it onto the screen so we can see. Because I'm just curious to know how much money you're making off of me as a patient. I read somewhere that private practice oncologists buy chemotherapy drugs at wholesale and bill patients or their insurance company at a marked up price. Is that true? Is it true that you make a profit on the chemotherapy drugs you prescribed, and that some have higher profit margins than others? If I decide to undergo treatment, will I be able to call you if I have questions after hours? I would like to take some time to change my life. Would that be possible? How much time do I have to do this? How much time do I have to think about all of this and make my decision? Is it possible for the body to heal itself of cancer? If I decide not to do treatment in order to enjoy the time I have left, will you support me with periodic blood tests and scans? Can I get a copy of my medical records before I leave today?
Questions like, if I do this chemotherapy, well, I'll back it up. Hold on. So, okay, I'll just say it. So I ask questions like, if I do this chemotherapy, then, does it matter what I eat? Just to see what they say. If they say, oh yeah, eat your ice cream, eat your pizza, eat whatever. Okay, asking questions like, do you make money off of this? Asking questions like, if I decline chemotherapy and radiation and standard of care, will you still give me medical care if I need it? Will you still do follow-up scans for me? Will you still be my practicing oncologist? A lot of really good questions. I really recommend this. You are the patient. I said this in my first video. You need to...
I don't have a problem with the questions. I don't have a problem advocating for yourself. The way that she's twisting this and the way that she is twisting her story, and how she earlier in this video talked about her colonoscopy situation when she had symptoms from early November. That's the issue. That's one of the big red flags to me.
Take your time and find doctors that you trust. And I'm going to get into something very crazy in just a minute here. So this is weird. So I have surgery. Pathology takes about 3 weeks to come back, which is standard. The night before my meeting with Dr. Stone, my oncologist, not my phone rings, not the shepherd's phone rings, not Aviram's phone, my boyfriend's phone rings. My third emergency contact gets a phone call. That is Carissa. That is my personal assistant. She is amazing. She gets a phone call in the middle of the night from the surgeon. The surgeon said...
So you're saying, I'm going to let her finish her story, but you're saying that there can't be an issue with, like, maybe someone put the numbers in incorrectly because they're doing high volume at whatever center she went to?
As I don't think she's taking this seriously. You need to make sure she knows how serious this is, because if she does not if she does not do what we are saying to do and do it aggressively, she will not see Christmas. She will be dead by Christmas. So the next day I get a text from my, at the time, she's gone, executive assistant and my personal assistant, and it says, we need to meet with Mark at 11 a.m. And I'm like, Mark? I'm thinking someone's quitting. I'm thinking someone's fighting me. I'm thinking there's something dramatic, because Mark is my lawyer I have on retainer. So I go, I'm kind of panicking. I texted Mark and I said, am I walking into an ambush?
Okay. Positive. Do you know any... Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at what this says. Do you know any divorce lawyers in California? Not directly, but can reach out to network. Where in California? LA area. Oh my God. If you don't know, her boyfriend, Avi, still married. Holy moly. Do you know who her executive assistant was? I do not, but if you were her, reach out to me. I'm trying to imagine worrying about the doctor getting kickbacks instead of worrying about surviving. Carissa was the one who forgot to research the podcast, but look at this. I know this is not what we're looking at, but this part. She is bankrolling Avi's divorce. In my opinion, but what do I know? I'm just a talking head on the internet. What? Oopsie. Forgot to block that part out. Am I being ambushed? Lol.
He didn't respond. I walk into the room. 2 assistants are sitting there. Mark's sitting here. I walk in. I'm like, what's up, guys?
Carissa just ambushed me with my what? Why did she redact that? Thank you, baby. Love you a lot. This is Avi. I love you too. Carissa just ambushed me with my what was redacted? Be back soon. Very weird. No idea what she wants. Lol. Okay. I'm sure it's not bad. Let me know. It's a medical thing. They called her last night and they said if I don't get aggressive with treatment, I won't make it to Christmas. Wow. Very hard to hear. When are you going to see Chase? I'm landing soon. I'll call right as I land. I don't want to talk. Okay. Lady Kitty, what's up? We're just weeping and commenting on this. Welcome to whatever this is. Oh my god. That's exactly what we're looking at. Oh my god. I want to know what she redacted. I want to know.
Hey, I sit down. That's when Carissa says that to me. So in the same time, Mark goes, so we're done with anything that causes Jessie Lee stress. We're done with her having to do all this work. We're done with her having to be the one who carries all the load. And I'm saying this to any cancer patients. Stop living the same life that you've been living and expecting different results. I talk about it all the time in business. Stop doing the same things that you're doing and expecting different results. No different in your health journey. You have to change your whole life. In that moment, I said, no stressors, none of this stuff. And have there been stressors? God, yes.
Us? Avi's wife? Being married to... Oh, I'm sorry. Being, dating someone who's still married?
Okay, but the things I can control, like sitting here, literally working for 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6 even hour days.
Wait, 18, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6 hour days? What are you saying?
I don't do that. Constantly feeling like I have to post or I have to be on live or I have to do stuff doesn't happen.
You were streaming from the bathroom floor with your coffee enemas so many times. What do you mean you don't feel like you have to stream live stream anymore?
If I feel like chilling the whole day and then showing...
Wendy, you're too smart for us, okay? So 1, she knows how to redact, and 2, why are the cords still there? You're too smart for this channel, Wendy. Yep. Here's the GoFundMe now. This is for the GoFundMe, which has seemed to cause to stir up a lot of things in the whole general community of people who make anti-MLM content. The GoFundMe is for Avi's wife, and who we call Yehudis, to keep her privacy because she's a private person and Jessie Lee is a public person, okay? Yehudis has 3 kids, and one of them is so young that when you do the math at how long Avi and Jessie Lee have been together, you can see how she essentially needs help, okay? And the way that the system is and the way that this situation has played out, if you can give $1, if you can give $2, all the money, from what I understand, goes to Yehudis. I know who set up the GoFundMe, and the rumors that are going around are completely awful, that pull the rug out from the GoFundMe being effective at going to Yehudis and Yehudis' kids is disgusting. So I'm gonna mods the GoFundMe link is just !Go. You are a baller. It's not anywhere near the 50,000 that we're trying to get it to. I've donated. I'm going to donate when I get paid on the 24th. It's just, it has a $5 minimum. Oh, I'm sorry. She is all over the place. This is an edited video. Did she review it before posting it? Nope. I don't think she did. And when I get paid by YouTube on the 24th, I'm going to donate again. What are the rumors? That the creators who are promoting the GoFundMe are getting a fucking cut of the money. And that it's some kind of freaking scam. And when I tell you, the damage has already been done. And you can say like, oh, I'm faking crying about this. I'm not. It's upsetting because people who are saying like, oh, it's a scam or whatever, and that we're like, oh, I'm taking a cut of it, like, give me a break. GoFundMe has been around for so long, and it's going to one person, a mom who was abandoned by her husband, and her 3 kids are getting all of the money. And the damage has already been done, basically, because the pot stirring that has happened is like, oh, this is all some sort of conspiratorial scam. Go look at GoFundMe's policies and procedures. And so we're trying to, like, we were trying, and we're still trying to raise money for it. And that's fine. You can say I'm a liar, or Aaron's a liar, or Julie Joe's a liar, or Savannah's a liar. We're all of the time that I've donated. Thank you for a thumbs down. Seriously. This isn't high school. We're not messing around with with people's emotions. This was a mom and 3 kids who need the money, and that's why we did it through GoFundMe. If it wasn't legit, GoFundMe would have pulled it. End of discussion.
Up and doing a YouTube video after I do my hair, that's when I'm gonna do it. And it was in that moment where he just said, you guys need to be all Jessie Lee. You need to help her. She needs your help. And it was kind of in that moment where, well, then I cried in Mark's arms, which I have been the tough biatch. He has been my lawyer for 6 years. We have won a lot of cases together. He is aggressive. He only really sees Boss Lee. And in that moment, he got Jessie Lee. I'm crying in his arms because that's the first I've heard. I was told my prognosis is dead by Christmas. So the next day, I go to this appointment with Dr. Stone. And like I said, I was prepped. And this is crazy. I walk in. I'm on the little table thing, when you go to the doctor. Dr. Stone's sitting right here. Mateo and Sasha are sitting right here. Everything's normal. He's talking about everything. He says, ooh, pathology's back. 26 of 30 lymph nodes have cancer in them. I don't know if it's gone anywhere else yet, but we're going to find out when we order you a PET scan. Oh, actually, I said I wanted a PET scan. There was no PET scan ordered. We'll find out if it's anywhere else. Right now, we know it might be, it's at least metastasized somewhere in here, so we're looking at least stage 3. I said, okay. He said, here's what we need to do. He said, standard of care is 12 rounds of chemo. This is 6 months of a FOLFOX protocol. I said, okay, and what does that mean? He's talking me through all this. I talk about side effects. I talk about whatever. And then he could, it was very obvious. I wasn't really convinced. It was obvious, I think, to everyone in the room, hey, I'm going to be one of these people who wants to weigh my options. I got these questions with me, etc.
God damn.
And then my phone rings.
Thank you for gifting the membership. Oh, that's so nice of you. I'm going to play Welcome, and I'm going to stop crying.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria.
Thank you so much. If you were gifted a membership, holy shit, who is here? Thumbsing down everything. Why did I do this in Ecamm? Oh my god. I'm not bullying Jessie Lee Ward. I have an issue with her messing with someone else's marriage. I have an issue with Avi. I have an issue graphic design wise if she's paying for this. Who did this? I have an issue with the misinformation, the pseudoscience, scaring people from getting help, and then preventing people from going to the doctor because you're saying that whatever you're doing is making you better, and that people better not be poor so that they can choose to do alternative things with their health. And how can you make money and not be poor? Joining a multi-level marketing company, joining my accelerator. It's so twisty, and I am not for it. And yeah, we're gonna share the hell out of the GoFundMe whenever I stream Jessie Lee, because that's my channel. It's what I'm gonna do.
And it's my surgeon. And I pick up, and I don't put phones near my head. I don't know, I'm kind of like one of those weird, like, you know, EMF people. And so I put it on speakerphone. I said, hello? I said, oh, it's a surgeon. Can I pick up? He said, yeah, of course. I said, hello? Or I said, sorry, it's a medical call. Can I pick up? He said, yeah. Hello? He says, hey, I just want to call, see how you're doing. And I said, no, I'm doing great. Remember, I'm 3 weeks post-op.
Thank you.
So you feel good? I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm up and around. I'm feeling good. You know, moving, doing things, you know, whatever. And then, like clockwork. And I'm not saying, I mean, maybe it's a coincidence that he called in the middle of my appointment. Dr. Stone, who nothing against him, goes, hey, Dr. Mack, is that you? I recognize that voice. He goes, yeah, man, what's up? And he said, oh, we're just talking with Jessie Lee about her chemotherapy options. And I look over at Sasha Mateo like, have you ever felt like sometimes it's almost like your soul detaches from your body and you're up here in the sky looking down on everything, and you say to yourself, Jessie Lee, or whatever your name is.
Oh my god, Diesel.
Jessie Lee, look at the big picture. You're getting sold.
You're getting sold? I'm gonna play Star Wars. I should have the Empire March for Jessie Lee, but I don't have it yet. Thank you so much. If y'all were gifted a membership by Diesel, definitely hearts and hype in the chat. Go check her page. Oh, I'm not doing... Yeah, Sasha Mateo stayed for over a month to help you. Yep. I'm trying to see who... I'm trying to keep up with the chat. I'm sorry. Thank you, Demi. I know y'all can see it in the live stream chat, like the actual animations and stuff. Doctors in the same area of care know each other. Shocking. Trying to keep up with the comments. I'm sorry.
There was a phone call the night before. The perfect setup inside of the doctor's room. As soon as he walked out and he had
a perfect setup? It's not a conspiracy. God damn.
Some paperwork for it or whatever. I look at the two of them, Sasha and Mateo, and we're all at the same time like, and I'm not, I mean, whatever, you believe what you want to believe. This is not an anti-chemo, anti-whatever. No, okay. I hang up the phone. He comes back in and he goes, you're also a really good candidate for a custom vaccine. I said, yeah. He goes, we'll have to look at the gene mutations and everything like that, but I think a custom vaccine could work really, really well for you. I said, why don't we do a custom vaccine? And he said, well, we will, after you do chemo. I said, but why would we wait until after my immune system is completely ravaged, all my good cells are dead and my bad cells, before we do a custom vaccine? He goes, I don't know. That's just how it works.
The answer and the response is, give me a better answer than that. Thank you so much. Floof break. I don't know. I don't have many floofs right now. I have a shocked Pikachu. I've got Solar Bear with the tongue. I've got Stream Goat. I have to finish in time so we can redirect to Echo to Tisha's channel at 9. So we have to have limited breaks because we got to get. I sped it up to 1.25 because we're finishing this and then raiding Tisha's channel.
Oh, we walked out, and that was March 17th. And the next appointment was March 21st with Dr. Smithson at the Costanzas Institute. This is integrative oncology, and it was a 2-hour, super thorough appointment, did some blood work, and just had a conversation about everything. This is where I learned for the first time about ozone, it's not really true, I'll talk about that in a minute, but more about ozone.
This is where I learned about it. Oh, well, that's not really true.
About vitamin C, about curcumin and turmeric, about frankincense, about colloidal silver, just a lot. And we still didn't know where I was staged because my PET scan was not until Y'all know I got the receipts.
Oh,
I
here's
got the
your phone.
receipts. Okay, my PET scan was not until the 24th. So on the 21st, we still didn't have any kind of staging or anything like this. And I thought it was super professional. I really liked my experience there. Unfortunately, 2 weeks after my experience at the Costanzas Institute, my doctor quit or retired. Or the doctor I was going to use retired, so I was no longer able to use him. In the meantime, I also met with Dr. Chase Faldmo. I learned a lot about some energetic stuff that's going on. We did some cleansing, some clearing, some frequencies and things like this. You can check him out. He's amazing as well. And
Sorry, I didn't know I was covering up. Chase and Ashley Faldmo. Biohacks for Life. Online course coming soon. Stop it. Healing Playbook. Screenshot this. I won't, Aaron.
I just felt energetically good. I started surrounding myself with people who told me that chemotherapy is not the only route this could go. And for people that are going through something like this, even that little bit of encouragement can be what you need to keep you on the path where you're reminding yourself constantly, you got this, I don't even know what it means, you got this. I don't know, but sometimes it's just good to hear it. So that's what that was. So that was the 21st. I loved my experience at the Costanzas Institute. I do recommend it. I did not work with them though, because like I said, the doctor that I was working with decided to retire, okay? So on the 22nd, the day after, is when I had my first inpatient call with MD Anderson. And let me tell you how flippin' happy I was. You guys had...
I'm going to slow it down just a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm just...
messaged me everywhere. I had messages on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, messages on my podcast, emails from people saying, go to MD Anderson, go to MD Anderson, MD Anderson's the best, Sloan Kettering, MD Anderson, Sloan Kettering, MD, like everything. So I applied at every hospital. I felt like I was trying to get into college again, okay? Applying to all these hospitals and not getting accepted, right? So MD Anderson, same thing. You have to know someone to get in. Luckily, I was able to find someone who did know somebody who could get me in, and I had this conversation, and it was...
Hi, Harper.
I was excited. I was really excited. I felt like I'm going to go there. It's going to be cutting edge. In the meantime, I was doing genetic testing to see what gene mutations I...
West Coast Weird. I just saw that email, and I'll take a look at it after this live.
had. In the meantime, I was doing all of the alternative medicine that I had found on my own. In the meantime, I was having phone calls with people who were talking about natural killer cells. I was taking phone calls with everybody. It was like all day from the time I woke up until the time I went to bed, we were fielding phone calls. I learned a new morning routine at this point though, where I said, this is ridiculous. I got to change this. And I don't get on my phone now for the first 2 hours of each day. I get up, I do things with my dogs, I get in the sun, I have to have sunlight, I'm handling my beautiful children, I do some stuff I'm gonna talk about in a minute. I set my whole day up before I ever pick up a cell phone. Okay, so things have shifted obviously dramatically, but at this point in time, it's phone call, phone call, phone call, phone call. It seems everyone's got the flipping cure, and you're trying to figure all of this out. And so
you are the one that said you have the cure, and you've had multiple really expensive people reach out to you, give you things, $16,000 machines, hyperbaric chambers, access to these injectables that are off the market right now. You've thrown that out there.
I was super excited for that. I
Bye,
was super
Tish.
excited to go to MD Anderson, and
Yes.
I don't have.
Bingo is the perfect end to the stream. We are going to raid Tish's channel after this. Y'all will be happy. You'll see her puppies, like her actual puppies, not, I don't know if that's never mind. And then y'all will get to play bingo. It's super fun.
Have the date on here right now for MD Anderson, but I am going to tell you what happened at MD Anderson, even though I can't find on here when exactly that was, but I'm going to get that.
You know how happy MD Anderson was about what Jessie Lee Ward was saying about them on the internet? When I tweeted them on Twitter, they reached out to me via email and they wanted the link to the video of when she was calling them, the people at MD Anderson, the worst hospital, and that they were chemo pimps. So they did reach out. I don't know the resolution to that, but they were not happy.
For you guys. So, oh, it's right here. Goodness gracious. So my intake call is March 22nd. March 24th is my PET scan. My PET scan comes back. Oh, sorry. My PET scan comes back and is sent to MD Anderson. So I went to Texas Oncology on March 24th and had a PET scan. Then on March 27th, I drove on the 26th of March with my best friend, Courtney Shepard, and my 2 dogs. We got in the car. We drove to Texas, or we're in Texas. We drove from Dallas area. I live in Frisco, down to Houston, Texas.
A long drive.
I had my first in-person consultation. And last in-person consultation. I remember driving up and I posted the photo of MD Anderson in my stories. It was late night when we got there. I was so excited. We checked into the hotel for 5 days. I was so excited. Thought I was going to be there for 5 days and we were going to find cutting edge things to do. We were going to find...
Just as a heads up to anybody who's new to this story, MD Anderson in Houston is one of the best hospitals in the world, and they have a special colon cancer, just a division just to deal with colon cancer. So I'm not trying to say like she's about to shade one of the top hospitals in the nation just because she's Jessie Lee.
Different treatments. There was going to be some kind of test I could get into, some CAR T, maybe something. And I got there, and I don't think I'll ever forget. I mean, I know enough. There's no way. This is like a core memory in your life. And I'm feeling so good, mind you. My blood work has come back. My circulating cells are not that high.
Hi, Patricia.
Which can mean something, can mean nothing. So don't get too excited about it. Is basically what they say about it. But I feel good. I feel like I've recovered from the surgery well. I can't believe that was so long ago. I can't believe that was March 27th. We get in there.
Hi, Avery.
Get my intro blood work.
Y'all, if you are also nervous about the Jessie Lee Ward content, we are directly feeding into a super happy bingo stream with Tish and the Clown Town. So if you want to kind of catch up about the blog and take some pauses, take some breaks, this is going to feed into Tish's stream. So if you want to hang out and then you want to have a happy stream afterwards, this will automatically feed into their stream.
Done. Walk in. The doctors... Okay. The PA comes in. The physician assistant comes in.
Who are incredible, by the way. So don't belittle physician's assistants because physician's assistants are incredible. They are. They're extremely intelligent. They have to go to school for an incredibly long time. They can prescribe drugs. They are... I'm getting... It's just like the way she talks about people. It's just awful.
And she had this kind of attitude, right? Which I was kind of like, okay, this is a hard job. It's a hard job. You're in the colon cancer unit. This is a hard job.
You assume she has an attitude. You assume that she came in with an attitude. Maybe she didn't. Maybe she is being another thumbs down. What the... It's fine. It's just, it is what it is.
she walks out of the room, and I look at Courtney, who's sitting to my left, and I said, this is not the right place for me. I can already tell. I don't like her. I don't like her energy.
Oh, so you don't like energy? Well, guess what? Scientific information doesn't care about attitudes or about what you wear or about how much you make. The knowledge and the information that they had at that elite facility is maybe something that you should have listened to. So you're telling your best friend, Courtney, before they've even said anything to you, that this isn't for you. Okay.
I don't like the energy of this room. I don't like the energy.
The best thing that you can be is curious. The best thing that you can be is curious. It can keep you out of really bad spots, and also it allows you to pivot when you are presented with new information.
Place, and she goes, me either. Or she disagreed with. She was like, The doctor walks in, and I will not say his name.
One of the top colon cancer doctors in the world. You're not going to say his name. People are already going to be able to search it because you've already shaded MD Anderson.
But I have not had a blackout moment like this since trauma of 9-year-old Jessie Lee. Because your brain protects you for moments that are super, super traumatic. So I'm going to tell you everything I remember, and maybe Courtney can come in on a video someday and fill you guys in on what she remembers.
Thank you, Wendy.
But I remember sitting there.
MD Anderson told her the truth, and she didn't like it. In my opinion, 100%.
Again, up on one of those little chair bed things, you know. He comes in, he won't even look me in the eye. He's talking to me like this. So he's talking to me like this, and he's like, yeah, this is not good. You know, this is not good. You know how serious it is? This is not good. He goes, so you have about 6 months to live, 8 months to live. You know, if you do, he's like, if you do, oh no, sorry, not looking down, like this. 6 months to live, 8 months to live.
He's thinking. He's closing his eyes and he's thinking. I mean, what is it? Is he looking through his papers, or is he processing through telling someone hard information that he has to do every single day of his life? What? Maybe he's thinking. I don't know.
If you do Folfox and Avastin, really intense, no quality of life, maybe I can get you to live 2.5 years. Okay? And I went, and that's when I go, boom. That's when I black out. That's when I start hysterically crying. I call Aviram from my phone. He was not there. He was in California with his kids. And I completely break down. Like, this was the most aggressive crying I had up until that point in time. I've had more since then, much more since then, but I was completely shaken. I was completely wrecked. I felt I don't know how you prepare yourself for a moment like that. I don't think you can. And I know Courtney started asking him questions. I know Aviram started saying stuff. I know I'm sobbing. I remember putting my head up and saying, but I'm not normal. And I said, people like me, like you look like this and you're dead in 6 months. He goes, yes, dead in 6 to 8 months. Yes. Which
I'm sorry. Even if it's hard to process, even if it's hard to take in, you're dealing with someone who only deals with colon cancer patients. That not only that, they're one of the top colon cancer units in the United States, if not the world. Okay? And then you are taking them down and shading them for how they tell you the information. So one, you hate being sold to, but then the person that's trying to tell you the truth, who's processing, who's not only telling you the information, but also receiving the energy that's coming off of you, and then you have an issue with how they told you that. And she says, oh, so you're telling me people like me end up passing away in 6 to 8 months? And he's saying, yes. And she's saying, I don't like that answer. Okay.
So for those of you who are wondering why we're super excited for November 1st, A, it is my 35th birthday on November 1st, so you guys can wish me a happy birthday on November 1st. But also because you told me I'd be dead in October. Okay? And
He's trying to, as diplomatically as possible and as clearly as possible, tell you that there is something that is absolutely ravaging the inside of your body and that it kills more people than they are able to save.
I accept my diagnosis of colon cancer stage 4. He's the one who staged me at stage 4 that day because he read the PET scan. I do not accept a prognosis of death. I'm sorry, Diesel. Okay? There is no do I look like I am dying? Okay? Well, actually, we're all dying, okay? From the day you're born, you're leading up to death. Whatever. But what? Like this? No. See, just no. I'm like, there's no pain, doc. There's no look at me, right? I literally and then I'm on the phone FaceTiming Aviram, right? And he says, so before you go get the blood work, you're gonna need to sign off on the chemotherapy, okay? And I went, I have to sign off on chemotherapy before I get blood work here? No. And Aviram yells, she is not making any decisions today. And Courtney goes, we are getting out of here. And we just went out. We got the I'm blind. And then shout out to my friend Loka, who is a joy man. That is his whole brand. I love him so much. He happened to text me a meme. I gotta get the meme for you guys. I gotta post it. It says something like, and then we'll post it so you can see it. The meme says something like,
where is it?
Here's the Dead Sea, the saltiest thing on earth, except for your bitch ass. And he said, in case you need to send this to anyone today. And I was like, I could have just given it to that doctor, dang it, okay? But anyway, so that's
Bye, Red Wing, take care of yourself.
I said, I'm out of here, and I'm sobbing and sobbing and sobbing. We rush back to the hotel. We grab the dogs. We call Marriott. We're checking out of this hotel. We get in the car. We book it back to Dallas 4 hours straight. I was going to see my good friend Johnny Green and his wife Deborah. We had this whole thing planned, and then no, absolutely not. I'm out of here. I am so out of here. And thank you, by the way, Johnny Green and his wife took my medical stuff, drove it to MD Anderson for me. Amazing shout out. Thank you. Ended up making no dang on difference, but I love you and thank you for doing that very much. Appreciated. And so, like I said, went there, did the blood work, did my consultation, and booked it straight out of there, headed all the way back home. And this was one of my first moments where I had a Nana sighting. And it was one of those moments where I just needed her. My Nana passed away on July 16, 2017. She's the woman that raised me. And I was crying out to her, crying out to God, crying out like, where, do you not hear me? Do you not hear my prayers? Like, am I alone in this? Like, what is going on? Like, am I making the right decision to leave here? And I leave there and my phone almost instantaneously reroutes me. And it reroutes me on Alameda Street in Houston. My Nana's name is Jessie Netta Alameda Paulson. And all of a sudden, I'm rerouted to that street. That was the first time I had like a Nana sign in nearly 5 years. And I just start losing it again, crying. I show the phone to Courtney and then she's crying and we're crying all the way home. But again, I accept the diagnosis. I did not accept the prognosis. So next, there's follow-ups with other doctors on the 28th and 29th. On the 30th, I went to Dr. Marshall for a consultation, which was for the Greek test. The Greek test is pretty cool. This was through the Costanzas Institute. You have to look up integrative oncology for this.
Go watch Mac's video on the Greek test, okay? Oh my gosh, Ronnie D, thanks so much for gifting memberships. That's super kind of you. Also, I love your handle.
Are you out of your Vulcan mind?
Damn it, Jim, what the hell's the matter with you?
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria.
I wish that Jessie Lee, and maybe she does, maybe the small or the long glimpses of her life that she shares with us about who Boss Lee is and who she is. I hope that she has meaningful, deep connections with people who can tell her the truth. That they don't always have to be yes people around her.
Highly recommend this for people with resources. The Greek test, RGCC Greek test. I'll post some of the results of mine. But this was a big decision maker.
Okay, screenshot, making it bigger. 1 second, chat. We're gonna look at this. Okay, what the hell? I'm not Mac. I don't know what any of this nonsense is. Onconomics plus RGCC. It seems that this specific population of malignant cells have greater sensitivity in... There's 24 pages. The natural substances that are tested in our lab facilities are not bonded from restriction from medical use. I'm just trying to make this bigger. Doxycycline, frankincense, super artemisinin from class 2, immunostimulants, nothing from class 3, PK inhibitors, angiostop, curcumin, turmeric, genistein, melatonin, pure quercetin, B17, artican. I don't know. Smart people in the chat, unite. What is this? This is from from the, that looks like a Greek last name, MD, PhD, head of molecular medicine department of RGCC Research Genetic Cancer Center International, GmbH. And this is from April 12th, 2023. Onconomics Plus. Why is this called a Greek test when it's RGCC? I don't know. We don't know.
Some of the things that started happening. I don't know if I told you. So I made the decision in that moment when my prognosis was given to me that I was going to absolutely heal from this, and I was going to do it holistically. And the reason I chose that was because I was told I would not have a quality of life for the 2.5 years that he could keep me alive. What is the purpose?
So she did listen long enough, because they cannot promise you that that they can cure you. And some people who have done chemo have survived. There cannot be a guarantee that they can give. And that, again, I am for autonomy of your own self. She can choose to do whatever she wants to. And in that same space, do not blanketly paint the entire medical profession as chemo pimps and scammers.
I would rather have 6 months where I can travel, where I can be with my friends, where I can be with my dogs, where I can get my affairs in order, where I can have a life that I like to live, where I can give myself a fighting chance. You are like this. I never once became the diagnosis or the prognosis. I did not go, okay, I'm dying. I went, no, I'm living. And too many people, I see it. This is why I can't be on the cancer pages. I can't follow a bunch of people who have cancer. I can't. I only want to talk to certain.
It's not that it's not legit. It's not something that is accepted by medical professionals as a test that gives information that across the board impacts people consistently. From what I understand from what Max said. Go watch Mac Attack's video on this, because he does talk about the Greek test. And he talks about it in an intelligent way, because I think he was a former pharmacist. I'm just... you know, someone who got sucked into woo-woo healthy shit and am trying to make my way out of the murk after leaving Young Living and being scared shitless of going to the doctor.
Thrivers and thrivers and people who are healing also naturally and have a positive outlook on this, because I can't deal with the you're dying. We're all dying, and you might die tomorrow. You might get struck by lightning. Your building might collapse. You might get flooded. A tsunami might be hitting you. Who knows? Tornado rolling through. I live in Texas. I don't know. But I was not about to give up like so many people give up. And in that moment, I said, screw this. I got to find a different way. I got to find a different path. If I'm going to die in 2.5 years, 6 months, 8 months, whatever, I'm dying on my terms. Period. I'm always going to die on my terms. This is crazy to me. So people can call me crazy. They can say I'm spreading misinformation. They can say that I'm...
We can say you are spreading misinformation in the same breath of accepting and wishing that you can make every single decision for your body. You, and I hope that everyone gets the choice to choose what they want to do with their body. And calling doctors chemo pimps and calling doctors conspiratorial scammers that work together to make money off of the chemo that they are prescribing to people is something I take issue with. Saying that you better not be poor if you find yourself sick. And how can you not be poor? Sign up for my ketone team, sign up for my accelerator. That's the issue I take with. And if you never listen to your critics online, how are you able to address the points that we're bringing up? Because it's not that we don't want you to get better. Every single creator that I follow wants you to live, and they say it almost on every single one of their streams. I keep talking about her because her influence is so far-reaching. She has hundreds of thousands of followers. She has people now doing coffee enemas when there have been deaths associated with people taking coffee enemas, and that they are so varied in their result that doctors don't feel comfortable recommending them to people. So that they are saying, Jessie Lee Ward's doing it, so I'm going to do it. Oh my God. I'm never going to stream an eCam again. Oh my God. The thumbs down. You know what? I don't thumbs down a video, even if it is until I've watched the whole thing. God.
What I'm sharing is dangerous because I'm a social media influencer. Y'all tell me how you feel about it in the comments, okay? I'm curious. I'm doing what's best for me. So if you want to do chemo and radiation and do all these things, then by all freaking means. But for me, 2.5 years of having, holes burnt in my skin and not being, neuropathy or whatever it's called, not being able to feel my feet, painful sores in my mouth, infertility, destroying me, no sex drive, no energy, turning into a skeleton. No, thank you. I'm not signing up for it. You do you. I'm going to do me. I'm going to stay in my lane, drink my freaking carrot juice, and be a happy Jessie Lee. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Bye. So I do this RGCC grief test. They take blood, and basically the way this test works is super cool. They ship overnight your blood to Greece. That's why it's called the Greek test. And it costs about $3,000 for the doctors visit the test. And they take your blood and they line it up in all the little petri dishes or whatever with all the different chemotherapies, all the different immunotherapies, and all the different natural stuff too. I should have covered the thumbs down right now. You get your results back in a couple of weeks. When it comes back, it tells you exactly how much of your cancer that's living in you dies from each of the following treatments.
If these tests worked, as she is saying they worked, why would every doctor on the planet not be using it? I'm just asking.
Told me I needed to do FOLFOX and Avastin at MD Anderson because you gotta hit it 2 ways. Avastin only works, I think it's 30%. I'll pull up my Greek test, double check. Which frankincense is just as effective. From doTERRA or Young Living. Go buy your essential oils. Go.
No thanks. No thanks. Stop prescribing things for other people.
Support at MLM. Thank you. Okay, it's just
go support an MLM. No thanks.
This is effective, at least in the cancer that's living in me. Colloidal silver, killing this mofo. Curcumin and turmeric, killing it. There's so much stuff. There is one of the chemotherapies in all of the chemotherapies. FOLFOX is a blend of 5, I believe. One is effective against the cancer that has decided to inhabit me. Yet I'm gonna kill off, like I think so much of beating cancer is you have to understand cancer is an MFer and you have to be a bigger MFer. You have to try to outsmart the devil. That's pretty much what's going on. So
You have to outsmart the devil. And again, we're crossing medical and spiritual lines again, and it's making it. You know how many people think they made themselves sick because, like, they're sinning? I know y'all won't see it. I see it on my end, on the back end. And that's fine. The percentage-wise, 6 thumbs down to 247 thumbs up, fine. I'm just like, it's just a struggle. It's just whatever. I don't know. It's just frustrating.
all the information.
I'm not bullying Jessie Lee. I'm specifically trying to be one person of many who tries to stand up against some of the misinformation that she is spreading, and she has an incredible amount of influence because of how many people follow and choose to copy what she is doing.
I could find. Am I aware that this is a conversation where I've worked my face off for 12 years? I've been an entrepreneur for 12 years, high-level entrepreneur for about 8.5 years, incredible operator in multiple businesses. I am a business coach that you should hire. Do I understand all these things? Do I understand that gives me privilege then to be able to pay for these things? Yes. But that is why I'm using this channel to teach you and tell you things that I think are worthwhile. And I would say the RGCC Greek test is one of those. Before you just jump in and leap in and, okay, give me the chemo, give me the chemo, give me the...
It is a privilege to be able to have access to medical care. To belittle people's choices about how they want to go about fighting cancer isn't something that I think you should how am I going to say this? I'm doing the same thing. People who take chemotherapy are not the enemy. People who do radiation are not the enemy. Scaring people from being able to make an informed decision is one of the issues. Weaponizing people's phobias and preventing them from making an informed decision because how much influence you have is the issue, is one of many issues.
Chemo, just do what's best for you. I'm thankful I did that test because it really, really empowered me in a very big way to take a different route with this. I also then on the 30th had a consultation with Hope for Cancer because I was looking into some of this Gerson therapies. I started reading books about Gerson therapy. You guys should read books on the Gerson therapy. And again, Chris beat cancer and all of that. And then
Chris beat cancer didn't do it in the way that everyone thinks he did.
I guess we'll do this and I'll give you some shout outs because we're nowhere near done. They're not shout outs, they're medical things, so just stay tuned. April 3rd is when I started acupuncture. So I love this, but I really hate how the disgusting little herbal teas taste. But if you've ever had it, you already know. A couple things I do want to give massive shout outs to. And when I say shout outs, I mean like...
I know they're not. They kept my mother-in-law alive a lot longer than she was told that she was going to be able to live. And she passed away in 2018. And she had a very rare brain cancer.
These people immediately jumped in. It wasn't there was no hollow bottom, if that makes sense. These were people who really are committed to making my life a life. And I just want to thank you and tell you how they've helped me. So I'm only giving 3 shout outs for this because I know this video I feel like it's getting long. The sun went down. But the first one is my friend Kurt Linnington. He is the, I believe, CEO and founder and owner of Linear Roofing here in Dallas. Is he a supernova businessman that is unbelievable and has built an incredible life? Yes. He took the time to text me and say, I have this biocharger.
I hate this for you. I am in Minnesota. I'm going to bring you my biocharger Sunday. if there is anything I can do, please don't hesitate to ask me. Even if it's just a talk. That's nice. Thank you. Morning, are you in town? Yes, I'm home. And then I think she sent him the address for where she lives. Heading your way in about 40 to drop off machine. Okay. Working on some technical difficulties. Text you when I leave here, hopefully in 30. All good. Might be getting ozone. I'll keep you updated.
All kinds of stuff, actually. He's like, I'm going to bring the biocharger over. And I'm going to show you a video of the biocharger, explaining it really fast so you can see this. This sits in my living room. This is a gift that he's allowing me to borrow through this journey. And I use it multiple times every single day. And I want to thank you because I really believe in the energy of all of this. I really believe that this machine is working. And I really believe that the energy that is pounding through my body from this is helping heal me. And so I want to thank you because you did not have to do this for me and you chose to. And it just tells me the kind of man that I knew you were, but it really shows me the kind of man that you are. So thank you. I love our friendship. I love you. I appreciate you. And this is just an example of more and more blessings that are going to come raining down on you for that. The second person...
Someone was nice to her, so they're getting blessings, and the people who aren't nice to her, I guess, get to be, you know, what she said about us.
Dr. Matt Chalmers, he has a practice here in Frisco, Texas. He let me come in immediately and just kind of went over some things with me that he would have suggested. And that was the first time I went and used a hyperbaric chamber. I actually bought a hyperbaric chamber. It is now in my house from him. And he's just been an incredible support system. He helped me get some IVs set up in my house so I could do vitamin C drips on my own. He's helped hook me up with other doctors to be able to get me my PICC line. He's helped me get my PICC line out. He's helped me do a lot. And I just want to thank you very much.
The PICC line that she demonized because she wanted it to be, and she wanted people to be able to use it so she wouldn't have to be poked as much. And then she said no one knew how to use it, and that then she didn't know that she had to change the dressing weekly. So she got random help off of the internet from her stories so that they would change her PICC line for her, and that she put their practicing medical license at risk because she needed help, then she wasn't fully informed on that. And then she removed the PICC line because she didn't want to think of herself as sick. Okay, got it.
Much. And again, tons of blessings, tons of abundance to you and your family as well. And the third person, this is unbelievable. And I want you to read this text message that I'm going to read the text message actually, because I just think it's amazing, the community of people that I'm able to surround myself with. And oh, turds, it's not on this phone. It's on the phone I'm recording this on. So, all right. So I'm just going to have the screenshot for you then, but that's okay. I want to tell you about this situation. So this man, Travis Alla, he owns iCryo here in Frisco, Texas. Actually, I'm totally kidding. I haven't. I'm going to read it. And on February 25th, he messaged me because I shared my story. I'm going to tell you why I share my story to close this video up in a second here. He owns iCryo Frisco. Please go. I want you to support this man's business. I want you to support everything he does because A, he is just a really good man. But second of all, I want to read this to you because this to me is unbelievable. Now, did I already have...
She worked in a lab when she got out of college.
Membership at iCryo? Yes. Had I already been using his facilities? Yes. But I'm just going to read it. Hey, first text message he's ever sent me. Hey, I want you to know you're in me and my team's prayers. If there's anything we can do to support you, we're here. I have a big passion against all things cancer. We have a few of our ozone therapy guests actually going to remission. Obviously, I'm not saying it's a cure. I'm confident.
She's shooting on one of her iPhones. And the back cameras, the newer iPhone 14s do have 4K recording in the back. So I know lots of people who do that. But yeah, she's not using her camera.
Be helpful in aiding your body as you fight through this. No sales pitch here. You have impacted me with your content and I want to add value. No cost, completely on me. I want to offer ozone therapy, red light, and my entire wellness clinic in support to you. Unbelievable. He even offered them to have...
Thank you so much. I don't know which one we should play. We'll just do Walker, Texas Ranger because Jessie Lee lives in Texas.
The unsuspecting stranger had better know the truth of wrong from right.
Thank you so much. That's so generous. Oh my God. Y'all, if you're gifted a membership, give Hanny a big thank you. Hearts and hype.
To have IVs delivered to my house. He offered anything. I mean, I gotta show you. I'm gonna post it. To me, it's like,
thank you,
I went
Victor.
in there and I met him for the first time in person, and we had a conversation. And he talked about how on stage 2 years ago, a presentation about culture changed his entire business. And you just never know the impact of what you're doing, I guess, is what I would like everybody to kind of think through when you're making decisions in your day-to-day life. Be that good person. You have no idea who's watching.
Yeah, be the good person. Were you the good person when you painted Aaron to be some kind of bad dog parent? Were you being a good person when you absolutely trashed your ex-boyfriend who was Ukrainian and you all had a trash session on him with you and your besties? Were you being a good person when you wished harm on the entire country of Ukraine and that Putin was on your side and like, oh, I guess his life expectancy has gone basically down to 0? Really? Are those things that being a good person would reflect? Because I sure have got a lot of questions. I'm trying not to cry. Damn.
And with that said, I think I told you I was going to tell you something else, but I completely forgot.
Your first lint roller.
And I feel like this video is going on, but I'm going to leave you again with just a happy message.
Hell yes. Live long and prosper.
I am so sure that this is going to have a good outcome. I am feeling vibrant and energized and healthy. I feel like my life has become better in many ways because of this. I feel like
I know that some people have like awakenings of realization that life is short when they get cancer. I would argue that cancer has made her life better. Cancer did not make my mother-in-law's life better. It wrecked us. She's not here anymore. Like, just so many things have happened after her passing. It's been awful. So I don't know how to reconcile or love it. Eric Worre announced she had stage 4 on February 25th, and she said she didn't know her stage until March 24th. Interesting. I think it's just her mindset. I think she truly believes that her mindset is going to keep her from getting sicker. Here's the GoFundMe for Yehudis. If you don't know who Yehudis is, it's the pseudonym for the mom of Avi, Jessie Lee's boyfriend. I mean, the wife of Jessie Lee's boyfriend. Yehudis has gotten a get through, meaning that in the Jewish community, she can get remarried religiously now. The divorce is not anywhere. I don't know. I know that the divorce is not final yet. And the GoFundMe is to give money, to raise money for her and her 3 kids.
Is a gift that I'm able to share this with all of you. And I want to remind you, You're not alone. I want to remind you that I know it can be noisy. I want to remind you that you have time to make informed decisions. I want to remind you that I'm just a message away. And so whether it's you that is in this journey of healing or whether it is somebody you love, don't give up. There are always good people out there. There's always going to be good resources. And if nothing else, shift your nutrition. If nothing else, just become aware. I know greens taste like garbage, but they are good for you, okay? And I want everybody to live such a vibrant, healthy, happy life. And I have so much more to share. I'm gonna take you through the entire journey here, but that's kind of the continuation of where I was from the last video. And I hope that this inspires some of you. I hope some of you are motivated to maybe take a more holistic route. I hope some of you understand you can do the holistic and the traditional at the same time. I hope some of you are seeing kind of the deconstruction of what's kind of going on in the medical world. And then feel free to ask questions below, because I'm filming this, yeah, for me, but also for you. And I want this to be something where people are uplifted and inspired and see that cancer can be just a big red alarm in your system that says, pay attention, something has to change, because that's the message that I received from it. And that's the message that I know is going to continue to move me forward in my life as we heal from this together. So I know we're not done this journey of healing, but I do know we're on the right path. And I totally forgot to mention at that acupuncture meeting, that was when I decided to go vegan in April. This sweet Chinese lady who reminded me so much of Nana, she kind of scolded me. She kind of got on me about eating meat, and she said, no, colon cancer, no, plant-based. I was like, wow, lady, okay, plant-based. So that's when all of the vegan started, minus a couple of weeks, which I'll talk about in a later video. But please listen to your body. Please go get checked. Please make sure you advocate for your health, and make sure you subscribe to this channel and you follow along for all updates, because this thing's gonna be ringing every single week consistently until I'm done telling the journey, and then I'm gonna take you on the journey as I am healed. So I love you all. I appreciate you all. My name is Jessie Lee. Follow me everywhere. Subscribe, ring that bell, and I'll be back next week.
Where's your outro? Where's your outro? Okay. Why hasn't her team made her an outro? Oh my god. I know I'm not like looking at the camera right now. I'm looking at the chat. I keep missing so much chats. I do agree with her that you need to medically advocate for herself. I agree with that too. This is part 2. What is going on that the best doctors told you something you didn't want to hear? Oh, thank you, Amanda. I'm sorry for the sound issues in the beginning. I had taken I had muted myself, and I wasn't paying attention because I was talking to him. Please don't message Jessie Lee if you're dealing with cancer in any capacity. She's not a good source of information. Advocating for your health is pretty much the only thing I can agree with her on. And it's like, we're reasonable here. Like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, advocate for yourself and stop spreading stuff around that is inaccurate. I'm not going to give you medical advice, proceeds to give medical advice. So her rich friends gave her free holistic treatment seems feasible for the rest of us. Oh, apparently it is, because she has given many a pitch for her accelerator and for her ketone, prove it, whatever mentorship where they sign up under her in an MLM because you don't want to be caught sick if you're poor. That was not verbatim, but that was the idea of what she was saying in several of her live streams. I would also agree with the advice to eat vegetables, but not as a cure for cancer. Thanks, Patricia. Thanks for coming. We are about to We are about to feed into Echo Echo's stream at 9 p.m. when it starts. And I hope that you subscribe to Tish. She does a lot of work. She is a full-time teacher. And at night, after she's done teaching, and I think it's the summer right now, but she'll record videos. And so she's basically working full-time job and then trying to stand up against multi-level marketing companies at night. And so during the school year, she is like literally working her ass off to try to advocate for people and to expose things. And she is someone that I would recommend subbing to if you are able. And she's covered Jessie Lee, I think, in the past for the Columbia stuff. Thank you. Honestly, I would take a hug right now. I literally would take a hug. The first half of those questions made sense. The second half went on a wild tangent. Yep. Max voice, let's go. Another thumbs down. 7, perfect number. Thanks so much. Now again, if you watched the whole video and you thought it was shit, I get it. Thumbs it down. Thumbs it freaking down. And this next stream that we are feeding into, it is going to be great. It's going to be lighthearted bingo. Thanks for coming. I'm probably going to take my medicine and watch Echo Echo and the Clown Towns live while I try to fall asleep or crochet. I don't know where my projects went. I've got a cuff. Oh, you can't see it because there's the green screen. It's green screening out. But I've got a cuff for a sweater, and it's like a marbled green with pink and dark blues and stuff. And it's a cuff for my sweater I'm making for a different one. I'm just trying to kill some time until it's actually Tish goes live. Let me see. I'm just gonna. I like streaming right when it starts so that it. I'm gonna click on the bingo. It really helps, and she is at 870. She only needs 100. She only needs 130 more subs to get monetized. Oh my gosh! And this, if you stay in this chat, it'll automatically feed over into hers. Oh my god, we have 3 minutes. What if y'all sub to Tish? Maybe some of y'all are already subbed to her. What if we refresh and sub and get her to 900? Are there 30 of y'all that could sub to Tish? She's at 870. Are there 30 that are not subbed to Tish? I'm refreshing. Maybe. We're at 872 right now. Would that not be fun to get her to 900 before they go live? Oh my god, I'll be in the chat. We will, when it starts, we'll end this and it'll go straight over there. Oh my god, I'm just refreshing. 873, 874. Oh my god, hold on. I'm already subbed. I know some of y'all are already subbed. Let me see if I can go over here and sub. Hold on. I have another channel. Let's see. Sub. Okay, I have another channel. One of them is my sock account, okay? Subscribe. Oh my god, we're at 884? Oh my god! No way, no way, no way. No way! We're at 886. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. I just want to see her face when she hits 900 subs when she goes live. Oh, we're at 891. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Oh my god, I'm refreshing. 896. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Y'all, she's gonna bring her puppies on camera. So, like, not her puppies, but like her actual puppies. Her dachshund had puppies. 897. 3 to go. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. $8.99. Oh my god. 900. Let's go. Let's go. Holy crap. 900 subs. Let's go. Congratulations. Oh my god, oh my god. Look. 900. Yes. Hell yes. Oh my god. Tish. Let's go. Okay, we're just waiting for him to start because I just want to feed into there. Well, I guess it'll be fine. It's 9 o'clock. We'll end. Let's go. 900 plus. 911. Holy shit. Oh my god. Kazoo.
Kazoo.
Hell yeah. Hell yes. 913. Oh my god, she's so close. Like, we're kind of like, well, do we keep subbing to get to 1,000? I don't know. They haven't started yet. 916. Oh my god. Refresh. I'm just refreshing right now. We're just having fun until they start the stream. 916. I know a lot of y'all already subbed. Here. Y'all are at 920. We're at 920 right now. Oh my god. Tish and I have gone live before and she's so smart. I don't know how to keep up with her when she does iGenius stuff. 921. We were supposed to go live on Thursday and I had the worst day ever with my pain appointment. And so she was like, no biggie. We're just refreshing now. 921. Oh my god. She only needs 89 more. Oh my god. I can't wait. Tish, there's a surprise for you on your YouTube channel. Look at your sub count. These are Tish's dogs. Go sub to her. That's her new puppy. That one is Lizzo. This one's name is Lizzo. This one's name is Chicken Nugget. Look how cute Chicken Nugget is. Don't you want to sub? And this one is Gary. Doesn't Gary look just like a Gary? Don't you want to sub because of Gary? Oh my god, I'm so excited. I cannot wait for her to see this when she goes live. I'm refreshing. Sometimes they're a little late. 924. Stop it right now. I know we're just talking until they go live. Maybe they're just late. I know Gary's the best. Refresh. I'm just refreshing right now. Hopefully, I feel like that's a good use of our time. Like, here's the GoFundMe, and here it'll do the GoFundMe one more time for Yehudis. Once I get paid by YouTube on the 24th of the month, so I will donate again when I get paid. Basically, YouTube pays you for the last month at the end of this month, so you have to wait 30 days to get paid. All right. 925. 75 more? Oh my god, Tish could get monetized this weekend. Holy moly. 926. Okay, hold on. Stop. Where's our reaction? Look at this. Unlock. Look at this. 926. Refresh. We're just waiting for him to start. 927. Stop it right now. She could get freaking monetized this weekend. 9:30? Oh my god. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to feed into their stream when they start, but we are going to be wild in the chat until then. 9:30. 70 more subs until monetization. Holy moly. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. It's time for bingo, babes. Let's go. 9:30. Refresh. We need a kazoo. You're great, Lisa. That's nice of you to do that. Hell yeah. They just went live? I don't see them. Why are they not going live on my channel? Wait, what? I don't see them. Hold on. It might be lagging. All right. We'll go feed into them. Hold on. Where's Clowntown? Is Clowntown TV live? I don't see that they're live. Wait. Echo, echo. Okay. Tish? I'm just lagging, I guess. I don't see it. What's going on? Are they live? How come I can't see it? I have no idea. Okay, we're going to go over there. Wait, they've been live? I don't know. All right, bye, guys.